this honor. I envy you, you know? To climb the 7,000 steps again. I made the pilgrimage once. Did you know that? High Hrothgar is a very peaceful place. Very disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder that the Greybeards even notice what's going on down here. They haven't seemed to care before. No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn. Back to business, Proventus. We still have a city to defend.
Yes, my lord. I serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward. Splendid. There's a house available right now. Wonderful. Here's the key to your new home. The Jarl has put out a bounty on some bandits. Here, take a look at this decree for details. Well, there are 3 of them, arranged in 3 tiers, as you may have noticed. The Plains District is so named because it's the closest of the 3 to the plains that surround the city. The inn and marketplace are found there. Most of the city's residents live in the Wind District, which is the middle of the 3. Dragon's Reach occupies the highest, which we call the Cloud District. From here, the Jarl can see all that goes on within his city. Enjoy your visit to Dragon's Reach.
If we killed the dragon once, we can do it again. With your help, of course.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an honor to serve you. The Jarl has recognized you as a person of great importance in the Hold. A hero. The title of Thane is an honor. A gift for your service. Guards will know to look the other way if you tell them who you are. As my Thane, I'm sworn to your service. I'll guard you and all you own with my life. Until next time.
You're the one lives in Breezeholm, right? Fine place. Almost bought it myself.
I am your sword and your shield. Good day.
Take pity, lady, and spare me a few seconds.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away. How do you feel? I think you might be sick. Of a sort. I don't have formal training in the restoration school, but something just as good. Within these walls, I have all that I need to brew a potion for nearly any ailment. If I had a septum for every case of rock joint or whitbane I've cured since I opened this shop, I'd be a rich woman indeed. So you're interested in my potions and ingredients? Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
Nothing of our struggles, our suffering.
And what of my son? What of Thorald? Is he nothing? So don't talk to me about suffering.
Your son chose his side and he chose poorly, and now he's gone. Such is the way of war. The sooner you accept his loss, the better.
I will never accept his death. My son still lives. I feel it in my heart. So tell me, Battleborn, where is he? Where are you holding my Thorald?
If you're getting them from my
Do you believe this old hag? Holding
I've got a recipe
him?
for venison stew
Why,
that I want to
I've
try
got
out.
him in my
Will you have
cellar.
venison anytime
He's
soon?
my prisoner.
Certainly.
Face
I'll be sure to bring some back for you the
Your
next time I go
stupid
hunting.
son is dead.
Make it
He
quick.
died
There
a
might be a bowl of hot
store-cloaked
stew
traitor.
for
And you best keep your mouth shut before you suffer the same.
Come on, Father. There's nothing more to be said here.
What brings you to the market?
I'm here to buy
Steaks
food
fit
this
for a
evening.
jarl.
I suppose you don't need to worry about that.
Owning a farm does have its advantages.
Bits and baubles for sale. All crafted by the best blacksmith in Skyrim.
I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn the merchant's trade. I need more experience if I'm going to run an inn someday. Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the bannered mare from Hulda. Before my ma and Da passed, I told them that one day, I'd become the best trader in Skyrim. I met one of the caravan leaders, Madron. He said he'd help me get started if I could bring him a mammoth's tusk. Easier said than done.
Chops and steaks fit for a jarl.
You do that? If you find one, I could teach you a thing or two about trading. Help you get a fair bargain in the future? About the same as everyone else? They're the catfolk of Elsewhere. Great warriors, good traders. Way I hear it, Elsewhere ain't nothing like Skyrim. It's got tropical forests and dusty badlands. It sounds awful. Yeah, these Khajiit make a living traveling the roads and selling their wares. It's got to be tough. Skyrim's a hard enough land when you've got a roof over your head. Worst thing is, nobody wants them in the cities. Nobody trusts them. Reputation mostly. A lot of Khajiit turn to smuggling and thievery to get by. A few bad apples spoiled a bunch. You know how it is.
Had enough of fish and
Farewell.
fowl. Treat yourself and your kin to a choice cut of steak or a tender. Back of ribs. Disrespect the law and you disrespect me.
You sold me the other day were delicious.
Aren't they? I always set some aside for myself.
Finest cuts.
You're the best. Can you be my mother?
It's a shame, isn't it? This is the Gildergreen. It was planted as a seedling in the early years of Whiterun. Disciples of Kynareth could sense something holy in it, and traveled far to hear the winds of the goddess in its branches. They built the temple. Of course, not as many pilgrims these days. To the east of here is a hidden grove where the Eldergleam resides. It's the oldest living thing in Skyrim, maybe all of Tamriel. Our tree here in the city was grown from a cutting of that tree. You can still feel the glory of the mother tree through it. Even its name is an echo. I've thought about that. Trees like this never really die, they only slumber. I think if we had some of the sap from the parent tree, we could wake up its child. But even if you could get to the Eldergleam, you couldn't tap it. Not with any normal metal. Eldergleam is older than metal, from a time before men or elves. To even affect it, you have to tap into the old magic. You'll have to deal with the Hagravens. I've heard about the weapon they've made for sacrificing Spriggans. It's called Nettlebane. The hags terrify me, or I would have gone after it myself. Your spirit is strong. Kinareth's winds will guide your path. It's held in a Hagraven nest called Orphan Rock.
Like me, eh? Don't fancy those clunky two-handed weapons.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of meat.
Let me know if you see anything you like. Everything's for sale, my friend. Everything. I'd even buy one of your relatives if you're looking to sell. Take a look. Interesting, to say the least. What with all that's been going on. On the one hand, supplies are harder to come by since fewer traders are traveling the roads these days. But on the other, the scarcity of supplies has led to some, well, elevated prices. All that matters is that I have what you need, and it's worth every septum. Isn't it obvious? By the wonderful weather and hospitable people, of course. Not to mention my great fondness for dragons and petty political power struggles. But without a doubt, the most compelling feature of this frozen wasteland is the volley of inane questions leveled at me on a regular basis. Do come back.
chops and steaks fit for a Jarl. Come and see. Selection of the
Good afternoon.
Stupid dog.
The Greybeards have summoned the Dragonborn to High Hrothgar. Such a thing has not happened for hundreds of years. What could it mean? The return of the Dragonborn? And who among us could possibly hold that honor and such power?
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything. Or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over.
You're nothing but trouble. All right, then. Drink to our youth today. It's come and gone, for the age of aggression is just about done. We'll drive out the stormcloaks and restore what we own. With our blood and our steel, we will take back our home. Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings. On the day of your death, we will drink and we'll sing. the children of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives. And when Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies.
You're new around here, so I'll go easy on you. But don't get on my bad side.